Yeah. Watching this horribly boring Washington Chicago Bears game on Thursday Night Football, 7-3. Chicago, we are back with week 6 of NFL pregame pick'em. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We got Pat today. We got Dale today. Dale finna wing it
Yo, yo,
today. It's
yo.
gonna be interesting to see how the picks go. 6
Yep.
weeks into the season though, like what are y'all's thoughts? What's the temperature of the league right now? Obviously, rule changes is part of the horizon.
Safety all over, man. They're making it. They're hyping it up to make it look like it's an unsafe league right now. So many players were knocking into each other last week and doing just sloppy plays and collisions and stuff. So you're gonna see some rule changes come in. That's gonna change the NFL like we've never seen it, either this year or in the off season.
Definitely in the off season with you think of Tua injury, the numerous concussions from players, they're gonna want to jump on this quick. They're not gonna want to let this, just fester around for a while. So what are your thoughts, Dale?
The same as Pat. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy what direction the NFL is going in. They're trying to be a safety first league, and I mean, it's gonna come to a point where you can't even touch the quarterback pretty soon.
I'm
Yeah, that's
starting to think that all the concussion stuff that happened years ago was to set the groundwork to get them where they are now, just so that they can cook the books even more and make the rig just as bad, even worse than it is now.
I say that could have been part of it, but also people were really having like more vicious hits back then too. So
Right.
it kind of went hand in hand where it was a combination of both.
You haven't seen a lot of those hits in a while though, where people get totally knocked out. And now all of a sudden, last 2 weeks, we've been seeing a big influx.
On numerous quarterbacks from Bridgewater to Savion Smith, the list goes on. But yeah, the last violent hit was Mason Rudolph in that Ravens game. Who was that? Earl Thomas straight up
Oh,
annihilated his shit. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that
Where they
nigga
had to
really
take
got
his,
fucked
his
up.
face
bro.
mask off.
Yeah, that ain't
Yeah.
funny, but goddamn,
Bro, I
they
saw
had
it
to
when it
take.
happened to as soon as he released the ball. I was like, oh boy. Shit, that was it. It was a free shot too.
Bro, they had to take the. They had to screw off the face mask, bro.
Bro, they fucked his
He
shit
looked
up.
dead. He looked like a dead guy out there.
He did. He
I
did.
really thought I saw the end of somebody's career after that hit. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Then the next year he's back playing against the Lions. I'm like, how is this guy still in the fucking league, man?
Why they still got him? The nigga
Bad
garbage
things
though,
always
like for
happen to him.
real.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad when Mitch Trubisky starts over you.
Terrible.
But yeah, as this game has became 6-7, Chicago still got the lead. Who y'all's initials picks as this game is starting in the fourth quarter? You got Chicago or the Commies?
The Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, I got Chicago too. What about you, Dale?
I'm gonna try to get y'all one up on me, Commanders.
He gonna zag this time. I see you. He gonna zag this time. Yeah. This game is just. This is what I expect from Thursday Night Football. Like Washington and Chicago. We kind of got spoiled with some good matchups early on. I hope the rest of the season doesn't turn out like this for Thursdays.
Yeah, it could. It's all about the matchups, really. Where Chicago, Washington, they don't care. It's let it be low scoring because it's the only game on tonight, so everyone's going to keep watching it.
Yeah, this is definitely a definition of just a throwaway week for them. But no, we're gonna kick it off with the 1 p.m. games this week and go back in the regular order. We're gonna start off with Baltimore and the New York Giants. The surprisingly 4-1 New York Giants.
What's
Baltimore's a 5-point favorite. I don't see them covering that spread, but I do see them getting that win against the Giants.
I agree. Baltimore all day.
Baltimore.
Ravens flock. 3 across the board. Next one, we have a rematch in the AFC South. The Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars. Did we see the Colts get revenge after getting shut out in that first matchup? Or did we just see the Jaguars get the sweep? Because I say Indianapolis going to get this game. They're riding a little momentum. So yeah, I got them. 2.5-point favorite.
I'm picking Jacksonville, coming with the upset.
What about you, Dale?
I had to get in a quiet location for this one. You know what we talked about on Monday, right? Indy.
Yeah.
will win this game. And I'm gonna put it out there. I got a bold prediction, man. Indianapolis will make the Super Bowl this year. Bold
Heard
prediction.
it here first. Indianapolis Colts will win the Super Bowl.
Be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, be in
Okay.
the Super Bowl.
Don't
We'll
put
be
words in
the
his
Super
mouth.
Bowl.
He already bit off
Hey,
the
they
mouth.
go crucify me. They go crucify me.
You said they was gonna win the Super Bowl this year, man. What the fuck?
I put 2,000 on him. I didn't tell you put no money on him. I just said that's my opinion. Nah, but like I had Denver at first, but all the
It
injuries
ain't
are
looking
starting
too
to
hot for them.
yeah, all the injuries are starting to pick up with them. And if they do make like moves at the trade deadline, because I've been hearing McCaffrey, but we'll
He might
see.
go to Buffalo. That's what I heard about Christian
Yeah,
McCaffrey.
we'll see what happens at the trade deadline. But right now, I got Indy making it to the Super Bowl, and you know why, Lo? You know why?
New England, Cleveland. Is Zappy, the new quarterback for the Patriots, going to get him another win? I say yes. Cleveland doesn't inspire much, even though they're a 2.5-point favorite. But I got the Patriots on this one.
I concur. New England.
Cleveland.
Got the zag a couple times. I see you.
Just trying to be cool. That's all he's doing.
Trying to zag. I got you. Well, let's see if we zag with Cincinnati and New Orleans. Cincinnati came off a loss against Baltimore on Sunday Night Football, where they eventually got the lead. But Lamar Jackson got him a field goal position. Justin Tucker became the star of the show. Hint, hint. Do we see them bouncing back, or do we see the Saints get another win, 2 wins in a row? I got Cincinnati.
I also am going Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go New Orleans. Andy
Knew it.
Dalton. If if Andy Dalton is starting, revenge game.
Get payback on his old team. Okay.
Dell is a zagger today, man.
Yeah, that's a couple now. That's 3. That's 3.
Gonzaga.
All right, we'll see about this one if we really zag. I doubt it. Kenny Pickett gets to play against the so-called GOAT, Tom Brady. Buccaneers open up as an 8-point favorite. I say the Buccaneers win, following they win after Atlanta. Keep the momentum rolling. We got the Bucks.
Yep, Tampa Bay all the way.
I can't go the other way. Tampa Bay, man.
5.5-point favorite. I don't think they'll cover that spread. But I don't really see much in Mariota to inspire anything for the Falcons to win this game. I got Jimmy G and the boys, the Niners.
I'm going with the Dungeon family, Atlanta.
Interesting.
I'm with you, Lo. I'm going with the Niners.
All right, Green Bay didn't have luck against the New York Giants last week. They're overseas. They're back at home. They're playing the New York Jets this time. 7-point favorite. They ain't covering that. If they were struggling against the Patriots, they finna struggle against the Jets too, because the Jets ain't really no slouch like we're expecting to see. But I do have the Packers winning this game. So they win by 4.
I see the Jets with the upsets.
Green Bay by 10.
All right, Dale, this is your team. We know. We get it. 3.5-point favorite as they travel to Miami. The last 1 p.m. slated game. Who you got winning this? You got your purple people leaders. You got the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson.
Skylar.
Yeah.
Y'all know I love Minnesota, man. Shout out Minnesota. But I'm gonna have to go the different way. All the public probably gonna be on Minnesota. It's probably gonna be humid in Miami, and I got Miami winning that game.
The Dolphins, okay. Zagging for real.
Weather guy all of a sudden? What's the barometric pressure going to be down there while you're at it?
I'll let you know tonight.
All right, yeah, you gotta
Pause.
test you gotta check
Pause.
your instruments.
Yes.
Facts. I'm going Vikings on this one.
Vikings, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I got Minnesota too. Yeah. Now I think I need some water because the next matchup is a complete dumpster fire. We have the Carolina Panthers who fired their coach Matt Rule. Baker Mayfield is out. PJ Walker who is from the XFL, I had to think about it for a second, is starting. He's actually 2-0. It's not going to be enough for the Panthers. They're in complete disarray. They're already trying to trade McCaffrey. I got the Rams winning the 10.5 point favorite. Jesus Christ. They ain't covering that shit. But I got the Rams winning that game.
Yeah, my gut says the Rams will win, but I went with the coin, and the coin says Carolina.
I've noticed there's this trend where like teams, after a coach gets fired, suddenly win a game.
Spoilers.
Dale, who you got?
LA by 1 million. It ain't gonna be close, bro. I'm telling y'all. This might be
LA by
the
1 million.
it might be the lock of the week, bro. Like, no way. No way. It's gonna be a massacre.
There was a couple last week, couple bad blowouts last week. Real upset.
And this is gonna be added on there. LA.
Next game. Apparently, this is a team that won't win another game this year. We got Seattle hosting Arizona. Arizona opens up as a 2.5 point favorite. I got the Cardinals winning this game. It'll be close though, but Arizona will cover the spread.
I'm gonna keep going. Every time you say Seattle doesn't win or not gonna win, I'll go pick Seattle. So go Seahawks.
Look,
Yo.
you gotta say it with me, man. I'm on board with you with Arizona, but I don't know why they fired Atlanta Hawks.
PA announcer.
Yes, I don't know why they did, but we gotta say it one time. Arizona by what?
3.
Arizona by 3. There you go, Arizona.
All right, this is a tough game right here. This one, that coin would come in handy, Pat. The 425 matchup, Buffalo, 2.5 point favorite, goes to Kansas City. It's a preview of the AFC Championship game potentially. Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen. I say they really want to put over the Bills. I got Buffalo over Kansas City in this game.
I think it'll be a close one, and I like that AFC Championship prediction right there. That's a very good prediction. But I'm thinking Chiefs this game.
Keep riding that momentum, riding that wave. Dale, who you got?
Hey, this is a tough one. I ain't even gonna lie, but I'm gonna have to go with were they playing at Arrowhead?
Yep.
Yeah.
Toughest place to play in the NFL.
I gotta go with KC at home. Gotcha.
KC at home. Okay.
Is it old Arrowhead Stadium or is it just a new stadium called Arrowhead?
No, it's the same stadium. Yeah.
It's got
like that
old.
college atmosphere to it. Gritty. Same with the Bills. They gritty fan base. Lambeau. Now we got one NFC East matchup. I didn't expect one of these teams to be as good as they were this year. That being Dallas. They go to Philadelphia. They play the Eagles. Eagles are a 6 point favorite. That they're not covering that. But I do have the Eagles remaining undefeated over the Cowboys. Cooper Rush, it's the time you have to lose.
I'm going Dallas 2 weeks in a row, boy.
I gotta ride with Pat, man. We gotta start believing in Dallas, man. That defense is for real. But we gotta look at the injury report because I think Mika Parsons is hurt, right?
Micah Parsons, yeah.
Yeah.
Mika.
So yeah, Mika. So if he hurt and not playing, I'm about to go Philly. Philly at home, Sunday Night Football. They might wear the all black, maybe. I gotta go Philly.
At the link, nigga. At the link.
I think they'll wear the throwback
Kelly Green jerseys from like the 80s.
Yo.
I rock with those, but now the black ones, though, they got like a black helmet with that shit now.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit gonna look hard.
They're gonna come out looking like Ron Jaworski, that era.
Man, now they better come out with the all blacks, man. The blackout, you can't beat the blackout. But Denver fans, they really want to black out at this point. Russell Wilson has been playing atrociously. It's just pathetic. Monday Night Football, Denver, LA Chargers, 5 point favorite, another big spread for the week. This is gonna be another one of those down the wire ass games where some people do some dumb shit. But they got the Chargers over the Broncos.
I got the Broncos winning.
I got LA winning at home, right?
Yep, home game.
Yeah, LA.
So we got two essentially third string quarterbacks starting this week. What is going to be the big takeaway after week 6? Just bold prediction.
Like the big just overall takeaway.
Yeah, what's going to be the lead storyline? Like if player safety has been the lead storyline the past, 2 weeks essentially. What is it going into week 6 or exiting week 6?
It's going to be a horrible call by a ref. Last week we saw quite a few rough in the passing calls that happened that shouldn't have. So there'll be one of the games will have just some call that will be just terrible, whether it was not called and it should have been, or it was called and it should not have been. That'll be the big thing. Some ref will screw something up.
Yeah, that seems to be a trend. Same with college, do same thing. Refs always fuck up.
But then next year when they changed the rules, everyone that was mad this season is mad at the refs. They're not mad at the players. It's going to be all about the refs, and the rule changes, and the players are just going to go, we've always been honest. We just want to play, but and the whole script will get swept under the rug.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's always like this tug and match between who gets the actual blame from the masses.
Right. It's never the players. Individual players can get blamed for stuff, but as a whole, overall, they have to keep the players as squeaky clean as possible.
Yeah, they're the ones who be pushing all these different products and shit, so they have to.
Yeah.
What predictions you got exiting week 6?
They got a couple good games going on this weekend, and like that, it's a week in, week out thing with the referees. It's always a call that they always talk about week in and week out. I just got a feeling in this Buffalo and Kansas City game, it's going to be a call that favors one team, and just look out for that in that game. That's going to be the main game, like where a lot of them calls will be questionable. So just check out for that game. And I don't know if Tony Romo is calling that game, but just to go off the topic a little bit, listen what Tony Romo has to say during that game if he's commentating that game.
His quote unquote predictions.
What happened with I saw somebody's was it Devontae Adams did an interview where he said something about it being scripted, and then that shit with Dan Snyder or whatever, the Washington's owners. You guys see that today?
Yeah, they've been under fire all season, but they've been trying to keep that under wraps and put all the focus on Deshaun Watson.
Right. But Snyder came out today and said he's got enough dirt to bury the league with Roger Goodell. Bury it.
I mean, shit, all the owners do.
Right, but they're all in cahoots. So the one owner who's getting dicked around is the Snyder guy, and now he's like, oh, if I wanted to, I could bury the whole league right now. So I think that would be awesome if he blew the whistle and had some actual evidence. Because what would bury the league? What would this owner have that would bury the entire league? Just like that, the NFL's gone. It'd have to be the rig. It'd have to be scripting, like proof that they
It'd
manipulate.
be deeper than that, nigga. Shit.
Oh, well, yeah.
It'd be that hookers and shit. That'd definitely be the drugs. Shit, probably gang affiliations and shit. There's a lot of shit you could pull up on these motherfuckers, nigga.
Right, but like
shit. Yeah, definitely scripting too, but nigga, it go deeper than that.
But what would
and if they did, they'd make sure the scripting wouldn't be the focal part. They'd make sure all that other shit I mentioned would be like drugs and hookers and shit. But yeah, they rigging games would definitely be on there. Gambling, you'd hear some of that shit. Gambling, yeah.
But to like bury the league, gone, it'd have to be something that'd be unanimous to shut them down. It couldn't just be like, oh, they got ties to the old cult and they drink blood. That's like too far fetched. And it'd have to be something concrete that would just shut them down.
That's where Snyder fucking up at, because he gonna get something gonna happen to that man before he even come out with anything. So NFL ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he playing a dangerous game.
Right.
And that's a game you shouldn't play. Man, I feel sorry for the man, but we're gonna see what happens.
Hopefully he's got like a dead man switch where if he gets whacked, all that shit, it gets released by somebody else or something. I would
With
hope.
that much money, yeah, surely you can plan that shit out a little bit accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you got to the point where you're hiring private investigators to follow around Roger Goodell and stuff, then you definitely have some checks and balances in case you get clipped. Or all this is just fake. It's just fake drama to make us think that or something.
Yeah, that's kind of my sentiment towards it. Is like, yeah, this is more drama to it.
Mm-hmm.
If he was really gonna do something, he would have been done something by now. But yeah, so as we reach a conclusion of this show, what is 2 locks this week? 2 locks as far as who's gonna win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I got Tampa Bay over Pittsburgh is my first lock. Second one, I got the Ravens over the G-Men. Take a little stronghold over the AFC North.
I like Tampa Bay. I went with them last week as a lock, I think. And then I'm gonna throw it out there. Dallas and Tampa.
The boys over the Eagles in Philadelphia. Okay.
All right, my 2 locks. I already told y'all one of them. LA Rams covering the spread, and then I got Baltimore covering that spread as well. Baltimore -5, LA -10.5 or 10, whatever it is.
10.5.
But for a safer bet, Rams money line, Baltimore money line.
I'm surprised he didn't take a reason or anything over Seattle. That's the one I really thought. Because they ain't supposed to win another game anymore.
He's
Hey,
starting.
you know what? I kind of messed up on that. Seattle ain't as bad how I thought they were, but you know, the new team is Carolina. That team is terrible.
Yeah, they're in complete disarray for sure.
Carolina and Houston, two of the worst teams in the NFL.
But yeah, that's been week 6 of NFL pregame pickup. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you for watching. We are out.